with them, and we discuss issues as to how to manage the shared resources.
Yeah. You've been here, Mr. Koikai, for 25 years. That's quarter century, and that's really amazing. You've watched Maasai Mara grow to the finest reserve it is now. Could you just tell us how it was back then and now?
Well, those years back, we used to have very few people visiting the Mara, but with the publicity that the Mara got, and to an extent that it was declared one of the 7 wonders of the New World, so many people are now coming in. And initially, first of all, the Chinese, for example, tourists were not coming here. But what we are witnessing now is amazing. So many of them are visiting the Mara.
And how are you coping now with the high number of tourists? And I'm sure there's a set of rules they have to adhere with. Are there any challenges you encounter in enforcing the code of conduct here in the park?
Of course, we have issues like you see our rangers behind you here. They keep on moving to make sure that at least tourists do not harass the wildlife, neither do they disturb the habitats.
But what are the rules really for people perhaps watching us in China, in Asia, all over the world? They're making their way here to see this amazing spectacle that has made the list of the 7 wonders of the world. What are the rules they have to abide by?
Of course, we welcome our tourists to our national reserve, but we also appeal to them that they should respect the environment that they are visiting. Because, you know, if the environment is destroyed, then this wonder will never be seen by our future generations.
Right. And I can tell you, Zaka, when we speak about people breaking rules, it happens a lot here. People drive off-road, especially now that they are witnessing this amazing event. It must be difficult for you.
Yeah, it's very difficult, but that's why you see our people on the ground moving around to make sure that at least the disturbance to the environment is minimized.
Right. But are there any other tourism packages that you offer to your visitors? I mean, besides the migration?
Of course, there are quite a number of them. We offer them, they go to visit the local people. It's a very rich culture.
The Maasai culture.
The Maasai culture. So that is another package. We offer them things like ballooning. We offer them hot air balloon.
And I'm told this is one of the very few places in the world that actually that can happen.
Exactly. So we also offer them, you know, walking safaris so that they can exercise themselves and, you know, enjoy the nature. Not only from vehicles like this, but they can also walk. Yeah,
walking safari sounds adventurous. Tell us more about that. Where does it happen? At what time of the day?
Well, it happens. We don't allow it inside the park, of course, but we allow it outside there in the reserve, and they are usually guided safaris. Yeah.
So how many tourists do you receive here in the Mara annually?
Annually, we receive approximately 300,000 people.
Right. Yeah. And what are you doing to increase these numbers?
Well, we are doing a lot of marketing. We are working with the Kenya Tourist Board. We are working with other stakeholders to make sure that at least we market the Mara.
How is the Mara's relationship with the neighboring community, which is predominantly the Maasai, and especially knowing that the Maasai Mara is known for its large densities of lions, and your neighbors are actually pastoralists, they keep livestock. How do you relate with them?
Oh, our relation is perfect. They own the park. The park, I mean, the reserve is theirs, and we interact very, very freely. Of course, we have problems with human-wildlife conflicts, like any other place in the country, but then we normally resolve it amicably. Well, they own this land, they own the wildlife, so, I mean, it's theirs.
All right, and
they do appreciate it.
That's amazing. So as we wrap up now, and of course this is peak season here, you're going to receive so many visitors. How can the rest of the world know about the Maasai Mara conservation efforts and be involved in them?
Well, of course, through publicity like what you are doing now, and I mean, I'm sure people who are watching there and they're watching you live from the Mara, they get interest in visiting the Mara.
Thank you very much, sir, for being with us today.
Thank you very much.
Well, Zaka, you heard it from the Chief Park Warden here at the Maasai Mara National Reserve. It is just starting to get exciting. I envy you because you're there and I'm here. Of course, I'm getting it firsthand. But we'll be beaming these pictures live to you from wherever you are. Not to worry, Zaka. You won't miss a thing.